heard yet, Knowledge is Key in Dallas, Texas. Ish Tiller, North Carolina. Dirty Mac, Oklahoma City Connect. What's going down?
Yeah.
Tell me
Friday
about it,
night.
man.
Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's popping.
Club action.
It's popping
You hear
out
me? We
this
at the
way.
club popping. You hear me? Politicking
Man.
and pimping. You hear me?
Man,
Pimping and politicking. Tell me about it,
Perfect.
man. Ish Tiller, man. What's going on in North Carolina, man?
Dirty, what's happening, man? What's happening? Can't keep what it is. Knowledge just keep my nigga. What's popping?
What's up, God?
It's
Bye.
same old shit, different toilet out this motherfucker today, man. You know what I'm saying? Working hard, getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? Now we on that. Now I'm on that whiskey, wine, and pure watermelon juice. You know
Well,
what I'm
what's the
saying?
name of
Go and
that?
get
That's that
some of that.
North Carolina. What you name it? What you name it?
Man, that's
You
the
got
trade.
branding. It's
Hey,
about branding. What's the name
listen.
of it?
Listen, check it out. Check it out. I'm from Winston-Salem, right?
Yeah.
And I'm drinking whiskey, wine, and watermelon. Guess what? Trayfo all day long. You feel me? That's what it's called.
Trey Foles.
You hear me? The
Hey,
Trayfo,
you
goddamn it,
drinking
four
that Trey
W's,
Foles.
nigga,
That's right,
goddamn it, you
man. You
feel me?
hear me?
Shit, they'll catch on sooner or later.
Hey, sooner than later. Straight like that. Knowledge, what's going on in Dallas, Texas in the 214972? What's the area? What's the
Hey,
other area
man. Hey,
code?
man.
469? Is it
Hey, hold on, man. You
469?
better you better learn these area codes out here in North Carolina, nigga. Shit,
Tell me
don't that you
about
better
it.
start,
Look,
nigga.
look.
Shit, better start. Hey,
972
336
214.
919 704. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, they
Rep
out
that
there.
shit. You feel
Put them
me?
out there. Put them out
984.
there.
You know what I'm saying? That's my 984. I got a 984 number. You feel me? Oh, look, and I
Yeah.
was born in a 1984. You feel me? Everything worked out. You feel me?
Tell me
Full
about
circle,
it.
my nigga.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Hey, yeah, man. What's up, man? We talking about killing the ego before your ego kill you, or
Oh,
before
wait.
your
Who wants
ego
to grab
get
the
you killed.
mic? Mic check. Mic check. Who want to get on this shit first? You hear me? Mic check.
Hey, I step to this one easy first. Easy
Yeah,
first.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this week, a challenge of basically being able to connect with my young children over a period of time. Over not saying I've been able to connect with them, but there has been an interference for a long time, to a point to where now I have a child that I really would like in life for her to live with me, like for her well-being. I see things ahead, so I try to protect people, but let them have their own will as well. So I had to learn this today, 2 days. So as my daughters were developing and growing up, they like to wear wigs. They probably start wearing wigs at like 14 years old. When they were younger, I always made sure they had like natural hair. And so over time, when they wearing wigs at 14, I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like it creating confusion with their mother because there's not a balance. I understand the man and the woman separate different homes, but if these things pop off like that, all right. So to get to it all, the base of the story. Now the 17, she has her own free will. It's only so much you can do, but your ego says, "This is my child. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna do and put." But that makes you controlling. It turns you into a control person. So I said, even when I was told by a woman, even if you don't like the wigs or like them having tattoos when they're young, even if you don't like that, be like, hey, I like your hair, it's pretty, but however, encourage them to wear their real hair or encourage them to do something different versus saying, I don't like none of that you got going on, all that gotta, come off versus, taking care of killing the ego, because eventually that ego does push people outside of you. They can't see everything you see. They haven't been what you've been through. So at the end of the day, realizing that everybody has their own walk. Because my pops told me a long time ago, you push your way into this world, you can push your way out of it. You can push your way out of it. So it's a lot of times you have to learn to think before you take the next step. Or when you drive, they say defensive driving. Defensive driving is driving for you and the next driver. It's protecting y'all both. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I had to say on that right now for that, man. Yeah, move past it.
Go ahead. Man, they gonna put me on the spotlight already. Man, kill the ego for the ego kill you. That's a subject matter, ain't it? A lot of us, we get in situations where our ego or our pride, you know what I'm saying, have us on this kind of cloud to where we feel like we can't be touched. But at the end of the day, the quote is pride goeth before the fall. So either you gonna put it to the side or it's gonna be put to the side for you. And you rather not be in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you gotta you forced to have to put your pride to the side. It's better to go ahead and look at yourself in the mirror, understand the situation, put your ego to the side, and make shit happen. Uh, Knowledge, my brother, you know what I'm saying, with your situation. Hey, I think you know what I'm saying. I understand where you coming from, as far as saying how your point of view on life and how you view women and how you feel like women will be viewed if they have these things and certain things, and then also like the person told you, make sure while you're telling them, you know what I'm saying, not to wear the wigs, it is important to make sure you uplifting them also at the same time so they know it's not a knock. You know what I'm saying? I've had situations, a lot of situations where I done had to, you know what I'm saying, for self-preservation, I had to put the ego and the pride to the side. You know what I'm saying? To make sure things didn't get worse in the after effect for me. So yes. And I'm gonna kick it to dirty.
I can dig that, brother. I can dig that, man. I agree. Just to piggyback, like I say, just to piggyback off of what y'all was saying, and actually just to put myself in to utilize a personal experience to where I had to kill my ego before my ego kills me. You know, my personality. I feel I could be the coolest person, or I could be the worst person. This is my mentality. I created a persona from this perception of being a street person, or vice versa, whichever situation fits the environment I'm in. So it's a lot of times, dude might come up being disrespectful with they tone with some negative energy. And I'm an energy person. You hear me? So hey, you can come up on some big high powered BS, and I mean like, hey man, who you? You're not finna pull up on me like that. Whoever you is, that's my persona. You know what I mean? The egotistical fool. So a lot of times people they have to get over themselves. This persona that they've created, they might be living that persona that they created, and it might actually be that person. It could be a relationship. I'm never gonna let no person. You might try to use whatever power that you have over your spouse and try to make them feel inferior. Is that that's an egotistical fool. A egotistical fool can only see his way and his perception, and That's the only realm he can see from. You know what I mean? So you can't view the world
Wow.
through other people's eyes. That's an egotistical fool. You know, self life ultimately is about self. So people who are egotistical, I'd be like, I can dig it, man. You know, be yourself, be who are you, you know. But as far as developing community development and social development, concentrating on self too much, it cuts you off from valuable resources. So
Mm.
you know, all those people that just might just be hard to deal with, you know. And like, damn, this nigga, man, God, man, you just, it don't matter who it is, you just confrontational, you know. So and it's way more stuff that we don't know than that we know. So once we become life learners of learning, then we understand, hey, it's so much stuff that I don't know, so we can learn something from people. We can actually utilize people as our resources to start networking. But if life is only about me and what I see, and out of the billions of people in the world, that's kind of narrow perception and egotistical, antisocial, to
Mm-hmm.
where people are cutting off their valuable resources, because people is always going to be your most valuable resource. So in tune, I always tell people to work on their community and social development, especially if they're entrepreneurs, because people is always going to be your greatest resource. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know most of the time. So just it's situations going on. I'll tell you about another personal situation in my family, you know. And people, sometimes they're above correction. If you're a person that's above correction, I don't want to be around you, because we all, you know, ain't nobody perfect, man. I'm not above correction. If I'm close to you and you my close partner, and you see me effing off or tricking off, hey man, you supposed to pull my car, pull me up. Hey bro, get on your, you hear me? You wait, you know, you gotta add value to people's lives, man. So if you anybody, I don't care what title you think you possess, if you above correction, I'm not dealing with you. You know, you can't be told your shit don't stink. You hear me? I'm trying to work on my verbs. You hear me? And add words and metaphors in it, but that's just the word that fits the what I'm trying to say. Everybody's shit stink except yours. You hear me? It all stinks because it's shit. So that analogy, man, I'm gonna bring it back.
Man.
Yeah, real talk.
So I say this. We all know that there are consequences to being an egotistical fool. So like you said, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that type of person. That's a me, selfish person. You gonna pay for that. Oh, I don't really need this because I'm about to kick it to K Key. So my question is, K Key, can you explain for the people some of the consequences of being an egotistical fool, some of the backlash of that?
Man, bet that backlash to being an egotistical fool is simple, but it can come in complicated ways. You could walk in a room and people talking, and your brain works in such a way you don't even know what they talking about, but you assume they talking about you, like automatically, because the ego has a point to prove. The ego wants to be seen. It wants to do whatever. It like when you drop the ego, you can work and be silent about everything that you're doing, and you can manifest it and really make it happen. But the ego wants to show flaunt. It wants to do all of these things. So when you see the ego, you know what? Tonight I'm not going. I refuse to give into the negativity part of the ego. Everybody out there knows exactly what an ego is. Y'all know what it does, and y'all know how it presents itself. But if people don't know, it presents itself in a way that, yeah, it impresses what's outside of itself, but it neglects what is inside of itself. Once again, it ignores it draws to what's outside of itself, but it ignores what's inside of itself. So yeah, the whole thing on the ego, that's, to me, it's like cut and dry, but it is very important that you do not let your ego destroy you. We can see through each other quite clear. We know a whole lot more than we project or perceive. It's just time to tap into that part. It's good that we own killing your ego before your ego kills you, though, because what the media presents to us is an image of what the ego attracts to. So you see the blonde hair on kids, but then you see it on strippers and drag queens. You know, from my perspective, you see it on strippers and drag queens. Why would you let your daughter have on a wig at that age? I ask these questions because it's speaking from pure testosterone. I'm not looking to impress any woman or man, none of that. Like, at the end of the day, you have to stand on something at some point. And then standing on what you need to stand on, those principles are going to come from inside of you. If you see somebody beating a child or an old person, it's just an instinct that says, do it. That's your inner self. But the ego says, go get this, show this, do this. All right, bruh. On to the next one.
I can dig that, man. Like I say, the ego, man. Like I say, we'll use a situation where the ego is controlling and manipulating people. You know, let's just use a woman, a pretty woman. You hear me? How they finagle and use men. You know, they paying for everything and everything's on the house instead of or the bad bitch persona. Let's use the bad bitch persona. I
Yeah.
don't know nothing about being a woman, so it's just strictly perception from what my visuals and what I see about it. So how they could use men for dangle like the siren. Sexually, the relationship is always sexually charged. Uh, it's through excitement. So sexual energy is the power of creation. So as a woman, just like this is used a woman and body yada yada yada, ass and titties all over the place. Just say they know how they can use men, everything on the house, they paying for everything. Why wouldn't a woman have two, three boyfriends? You hear me? They got everybody paying, you know. A lot of the women, they got two, three baby daddies. But the ego, the egotistical thing is always gonna be for self. This is another analogy. Oh, what's best for me or what's best for us in the community? I'm a player, I might be on the basketball team. I might can go off for 50, 60 points a game. You hear me? But is that actually best for my team? Now I can get all the scoring points, scoring titles, and all that. Let's use James Harden. Probably wanted to go down in history, one of the best scorers. Man, you ain't finna win no championship until you share the rock, bro. You hear me? That's just the analogy. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, you gotta pass the ball. You know, let you put your guys on. People be in position to put they people's on or help they people out, but they want to be egotistical fools. Oh, it's all about me. I want to shine I want to shine over my brothers, over my family, over my peoples. I got a better car than you. I got more money than you. I got more, you know, the pop shit that we got going on, the classism. That shit is that's destroying us worse than racism, man. So just as far as killing your ego, man, I always say people need to kill their ego before it destroys them, because when you always think about me instead of we, you block your blessings. It's the nonprofit 501c3 things like they do in the church. You start helping people, not actually utilizing or giving out your finances. Start helping people, and that energy that you perceive, you're gonna receive all that energy back. You hear me? The doors that you're gonna open by helping people, no matter what their intent is, you're gonna start receiving that energy back, and it's magnetic. So that's why I tell people they need to kill their ego, because the ego is always gonna be for self. What benefits me? I don't give a fuck about y'all. You hear me? I'm gonna do what's rest for me, what's benefit for me. That's an egotistical fool because we is always over me. The community is bigger than self. You know, we have to think like this, but we have limited resources, so we always thinking about me. You hear me? How can I feed us if I can't feed myself? You see? So like I say, killing the ego, man, is a big deal with your self growth. Because if you never get over yourself, you'll never learn how to be a service to people and help people and cultivate your leadership skills. We all leaders and we all followers. So, once you get over the fact that you don't know shit, you will start becoming a life learner of information. And you'll start learning from everybody. It could be a 2-year-old. This 2-year-old is teaching me how to be a better father. This newborn baby is teaching me how to be a better father, how to be a better husband,
Well,
how to be a better, provider. This newborn baby who don't knee high to a duck don't know nothing. You can learn from everybody. Once you think you don't know, you can't learn nothing,
hey
man,
man,
get
stop
away
telling
from
them
them
people my
people.
business, man. Stop telling them people my business.
Hey,
Stop telling
that's
them people my
right.
business, nigga. Talk about me and my son like that.
Hey, that's right.
All right.
Man,
No, I'm just fucking with
these
you. Hey,
kids is miraculous. You hear me?
Yeah.
everybody, hey, hitting on all cylinders tonight. Every piston is
Yeah.
firing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Car running real smooth. You know what I'm saying? I just want to add this. Let's make sure we know how to identify these egotistical fools. You know what I'm saying? Just as it's important for the egotistical fool is to find out or to make sure he understand what he is and what the consequences are of being that type of person. We also got to make sure the people who are not that know how to identify. You know what I'm saying? So dirty. Throw out some characteristics of the egotistical fool. You know what I'm saying? You might have hinted on some early. I just want you to tap back in on that right quick. What you think? Question for you. That's the question for you.
I'm gonna use a situation in a situation where everybody know about. So we are gonna go into sports. You hear me? We always argue about LeBron and Jordan, and my argument is why Jordan can't fuck with LeBron. You hear me? Because he's gonna kill his ego in the play. It could be the last play of the game. He know he gonna draw the attention. He's going to make the right play. He's not gonna be like, oh, I'm the best player on the team. I'm the best player in the world. I'm supposed to shoot the last shot. This is a situation in the example of ego. Right now, because LeBron, I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet right now.
You
Arguably, you hear me?
you about to make me look up the numbers for it.
I was supposed to
Cause,
shoot the last
cause
shot,
no,
but
listen. I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm gonna put
Wait,
somebody else in
I'm gonna let you keep
position.
going. I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna tell you this. It ain't that far off of who done shot the most last second shots. You see what I'm saying? That right there, what we talking about is really in the moment. In certain moments, we look people as human beings, we look for that nigga. Yeah, make a play, but nigga score the fucking ball, nigga. That's what crunch time, nigga. What you do? What you do? What you gonna do? If you the best nigga on the court, what you gonna do? You gonna go score the ball. You gonna go score.
Damn, dirty.
That's the whole thing. It's sometimes, bro, it's about living up to those fucking moments, nigga.
Yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? His ego was holding him back because he was too scared to fail. So he kicked that motherfucker. He
Ah.
didn't even look at the goddamn basket, nigga. That
Hey,
nigga
man, you
fancy
crazy.
thinking.
Hell no, man.
Yeah.
LeBron, knowledge, man. Give me, hey, man, what you got over Eagle thing? That's right. You hear me? We're going to have to do a
Yeah,
whole nother podcast on MJ and LeBron, man.
for real.
My bad, man. I
Hey,
ain't mean it.
That's
hey.
funny. Hey, that's
Now
funny right there, though.
I will say this. I will say this with LeBron and Jordan too. Jordan is almost where you need the ego. You need that flair. You need that. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance with it. We still are in the physical world. You do have to make yourself be seen for people to notice because they said Jesus wore sandals. Shit, what woman or person gonna pay a man attention right now if you walk outside, your feet ashy, you got on a tank top and some shorts,
I see
and
it
you
all
know
the
a whole
time.
lot.
You hear me?
Hey,
I see
but
all the prophets wear
You might,
sandals.
you might get a couple looks.
Well,
It
all the
depends on
prophets
where
wear
you at.
sandals.
It depends on where you
hey,
at.
All the
that
prophets
part
wear
too.
sandals, bro.
But
Tell me a
as far
prophet
as
who wasn't
people,
in sandals.
it's
I got a I got on
hey, it's
sandals right now, nigga. Shit, what
yeah.
you mean? Yeah, shit, I got on sandals
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
But I personally, LeBron killed his ego though. He killed his ego probably a long time ago. So he married to the same person he was with in high school. He done made several of people around him millionaires. A whole lot of people around him. Like at the end of the day, that man killed his ego, and yeah, he doing a lot. A lot of people don't really, yeah, man. At the end of the day, yeah, as far as the ego, but you know what I'm saying? Jordan pulled through when you need the ego though.
You're right, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
man. The egotistical, and not to say Jordan is doing something wrong, or the people who
yeah,
are egotistical fools, because life is ultimately about self. So I
yeah,
get it. You hear me? I get it. Shit. Hey, who more to value me than me? I
yeah,
get it, man. But just as my personal perception, that cuts you off from valuable resources. Cause hey man, the right person, the right information, more so the right person over the right information can change your life instantly, simultaneously. Instantly. People, information can change your life over a period of time, but people can change your life instantly. You hear me? So the right people, the self-centeredness, just like, hey man, but I don't know. I don't know. But destroying the ego, man, we gotta learn to destroy
Destroy
the
that
ego
ego.
before we can build the community. How we gonna build up the community and I'm always worried about me? You hear me? How is we gonna do that? I'm always worried about dirty. Now, damn what he's talking about, whatever knowledge talking about him. I'm only doing what's best for me. How does that benefit us?
Shit, it don't.
It can't.
It don't. It don't. Man, man, listen. Talked to a cat the other day. But it was like, man, yeah, man, I'm so tired of people, man. I'm talking about can't nobody get nothing from me. That's what he said. He said, can't nobody get nothing from me. I said, damn. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. What got you feeling like that? He's like, man, I'm just tired of motherfuckers. It's like motherfuckers use a nigga up. So you got some people, they get to the point where they like, man, fuck everybody because they done got used up. So I don't know if that's that and he ended up being an egotistical fool, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, at this point in time, his ego is getting the best of him far as in is making him move against his natural order or his natural way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? So him being mad, you know what I'm saying? Now his pride. Now he hurt. That's what it is. It's hurt. He hurt. His pride is hurt. You know what I'm saying? So now, since his pride is hurt, he gonna be a little overconfident in certain areas. Fuck everybody. Yeah. Motherfucker stay to himself. Now you're a loner. When you're an egotistical fool, you end up being alone. That's just fact. Excuse me. That's just real fact. If you're an egotistical fool, always thinking about self, never putting somebody else before your own needs. Like never, like never, like, hey man, you need something. Every now and then, even though I feel like it's a scam, I go ahead and give one of their bums that's standing on right there at the light, some change or a couple dollars. I feel like they working because it's one on each corner. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm putting pride to the side, go ahead and just support whatever cause that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But hey, kill the ego before the ego kill you. Straight up. Whiskey, wine, and watermelon.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Now let's tell me about it, man. What you over there sipping on, bro? What you say? That's that 34?
I said bourbon, boss.
Are you talking
Oh,
about me?
it's what's that again? Tell me about that drink.
Man, that Trey 4
That
whiskey.
Trey
Oh,
4,
hold on. I'm from Winston-Salem.
Winston
Sipping
Salem.
whiskey, wine, and watermelon juice.
Ooh wee.
That Trey 4. That Trey
Flip it.
4 stanger, you hear me?
Might flip your Chevy.
You know, nah, hey,
It
you
might
know,
flip your
hey,
Chevy
you
if
know
you ain't
what?
ready.
Hey, I ain't even gonna cap. This something you give your old lady.
We on this Crown Black for
She
the
gonna come
kinky.
out
You
them
heard me?
things though. She gonna come out on smooth though. She gonna glide up out of them. You hear me? She gonna have them on, then they just gonna she gonna walk right out of them. For real. I tell you that. Facts.
Knowledge, what's happening? What you over there sipping on, man?
I ain't sipping on nothing, man. Just yeah.
You high off life.
I'm, you know what I'm saying? That part right there, man. Yep. Killing that ego, man. I see so much where people could be building a new nation while you see nations falling. Um, but the ego is there. Like everything that everything that it looks like is intending to happen, if people kill their ego, it really wouldn't happen. Like the divisions in families. Most people around, they don't even really deal with their families. The majority of it is ego. This person did, and it's like petty stuff. This person said this about this person, and they believed it. And then they told somebody else, and then they believed it. But nobody ever went and asked that person. Why? Because they ego automatically assume that if everybody's saying it, then what they said was true. They would have asked that person, it was something totally different. The ego makes you not it makes you sweep things under the rug. Um uh you have a baby. Yeah, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? The ego, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Y'all post
right.
up
That's
here.
right, bro.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Y'all
The
put it on
ego,
the. Yeah, y'all
man.
put it on
Let's
the
say
screen.
I'm gonna finish what you were saying. I'm gonna use a
Yeah,
Hey,
scenario. I ain't
hey, that
even gonna
nigga,
use
yeah,
hey,
no
what you
name.
sipping, nigga? What you sipping?
yeah.
Hey,
I
that's
ain't
what
even.
you get for lying, nigga. Talking about you wasn't sipping on that. That's what you get for lying, nigga.
Say that
You know you
bourbon.
sipping on something.
Yeah.
This is the second time I
Straight
done
up.
drunk you under the table. You hear me?
I be
Hey.
quiet.
hey, hey, but I'm gonna use the same scenario he was using. Let's say you're a woman, you have a baby, you have a child. You know what I mean? You might feel, for some strange reason, whatever that reason may be, that you don't need to alert that child to who her father is. This is a situation of an egotistical fool. You hear me? For whatever reason that it might be, you feel the right that you have the right to deprive that child. You know, and people are of above correction, man. Hey, I tell my close loved ones and all the ones that I fuck with on a daily, hey man, if I'm on some BS, pull my card. Correct me. Hey, bro. Straight up. slap box or whatever it is. You hear me? Yeah, pull me up, pull my card. I'm not above correction. And when you're dealing with people that are above correction, they know everything. You hear me? Like, damn, they better than you hear? These know-it-alls, you gotta stay far away from these people as you hear me? As possible.
As possible.
Because they're more destructive than constructive. You hear me? I never learned a person who can't learn anything. You hear me? From anybody.
Hey, when you get stung by egotistical fool though, it's like a motherfucker just
It's worse than the
slap
bee sting.
motherfucker backhand your motherfucking ass. That nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, nigga straight dolomite the shit out your ass. Pow, nigga. You like, damn, the fuck I do to you, man. I don't want the camera, bro. I'm just saying, we at that moment, bro. That's what happens though, man. Shit. Nigga leave you scarred. An egotistical fool will leave damage in the wake of their presence, man. For real. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, gotta kill it before it kill you and somebody else around you. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say this. Shout out to my brother, Michael Thomas, and his beautiful wife. They just had a beautiful daughter, Kendall. You know what I'm saying? I love you, bro. We ain't spoken in a while, but I love you, my nigga, always. You feel me? Dirty knowledge. What's happening? Oh shit.
Can't hear you. He got us on mute or something. Yeah.
Can't nobody hear you, nigga.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I had it on mute. I'm sorry, mate. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. But give motherfuckers they flowers while they here. You hear me?
Man,
Don't be that person acting a goddamn fool at the funeral and you don't even talk to the person while they're here. You hear me?
Yeah.
Don't be that guy. Give people their flowers while they're here. Tell your family you love them. Tell your peoples you love them. You care for them. I wish you the best. Hey, man, I got the best energy. I wish you peace, love, blessings, all that good shit. You hear me? Because energy is magnetic. If I get to yawning on this month, you hear me? Man, stop all that yawning, man. You making me sleepy, man. You hear me? Energy is magnetic. So, man, all that pessimism and negative energy is so discouraging, man, to yourself. Always think positive vibes, or try to at least, because, man, it's so much high powered BS going on to where, what can you do, man? Like I say, another thing, hey, man, kill your ego, think positive. We got all the rebuttals for people going through this mental health crisis, financial crisis. You know what's everything's going on. The divorce rate is higher than the marriage rate. Infidelity is through the roof. You hear me? Black men don't want to get married. Settle down. Commitment. Afraid of commitment. Black men afraid of commitment. Women is afraid of submissiveness. You hear me? Our kids is out of control. Our youth is out of control. The elders out of control. It's a lack of communication. Because we all know it all. You hear me? This is where we got to sit back and listen twice as much as we talk. That's the reason we got two ears. We supposed to listen twice as much as we speak. You hear me? And listen to people's problems, feel people's struggle, identify we all the same. We got to come together as one nation and tackle these problems. This is bigger than you. This is thousands of 400 years to oppression. You hear me? Are you to
right.
change this in a lifetime? You need the power of the people. It takes a village to raise a child. So reach one, teach one, build and heal. Knowledge. What you tell me about it, man?
man. And
Yes.
I was gonna say also with the people, man. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta put the shit. Keep the camera on all
Hey
of us,
man,
bro.
come on, man. God damn.
God dang, bro. He be
Hey, man,
trying to.
Get at it.
What's up with
spotlight
this?
on with it.
You want to switch it on you and all that carrying on, man. But look, um, people gotta realize this. You you receive with one hand, and you give with the other hand. That's why you got two hands. You don't do dirt with this hand and try to keep this hand clean because when you go to wash your hands, both hands dirty. Like at the end of the day, um, uh, people have to stop just talking to people only when you need something, but you don't really care about these people or associate with these people on a regular basis. On a regular basis, if you talk to these people, if you care about them during the struggle and y'all lifting and y'all fighting together, then you don't leave people behind. You don't just leave them out. You teach them something new. You don't necessarily just keep giving to them and watch them not do nothing with it, at all, but you make sure that they learn, they do a track, know something. Like, don't leave people. It's a lot of building and healing that we can do. We just got to simply do it, and doing it as simple as an action. Like, we're not just talking. By the way, we're not just talking. Understand that we are building in front of everyone's face now, whether they know it or not, because we killed our ego. We doing exactly what they say most people can't do in this world right here. Everybody loves the people around now. Should they love their kids, their mamas, brothers, sisters, people in the community, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, uh, friends, all above. Like we only preaching love, but we gonna keep it real, like 100,000% real, because it's not about the ego. Um, yeah, and that's hey, and that's really where we at. That's yeah, that's it.
Ish, man. Tell me about it, man.
Man, you
Sum
know
it
it
up,
all.
man. Give me some insight on what Brother Knowledge just said.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna knock on that the whole parenting situation. You know, the single mother relationship with the daddy who ain't there and all that. Man, everybody, men and women, in situation like that, if you're a baby daddy or you're a baby mama, man, y'all put y'all egos to the side, both of y'all. If y'all tripping, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't gotta be together or nothing like that. But at the same time, it would be very good to for a child to see their parents getting along. They don't necessarily have to be together. You know what I'm saying? If that's not the situation, if that ain't how the situation unfolds, then fine. But make sure y'all cordial. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can sit in the same room and be cool, have a civilized conversation without no low blows being thrown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to put your egos to the side because all it's doing is affecting your child in the long run. You know what I'm saying? And y'all out here acting a fool. Because a lot of times that's what it is. It be some drastic shit. One of them, either one or the other, doing some drastic shit. So it's like, for what? So y'all put y'all egos to the side, man. Kill it for a kill you. Kill it for a kill you, man. We need to save our society and our community, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that's how we gonna do it. Killing the ego before it kill you. Mend the relationships if they can be mended, or move on with no harm done. Don't be carrying no grudge around or nothing like that. Go in peace. You know what I'm saying? Put your ego down to the side. Somebody don't want to be around you. Hey, let it be. If you the type of person that want to think about yourself and everything like that and ain't got nothing for nobody, don't go around nobody. Don't be the egotistical fool that needs shit. Then that's fucked up. You're a selfish, needy motherfucker. How the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So kill the ego before it kill you. You feel me? Straight up.
Hey man, that's dope how you put those words in that verse together. Boy, you sound like a pimp. Boy, you sound like you're politicking. Boy,
Hey,
you possess intellectual mind power. That's a pimp, boy. You hear me street politicking, two
hey,
players, 10, you hear
you
me,
hear me?
420 kids, all
You hear me?
affiliates. You know what I'm saying?
All
Knowledge
the
is free,
Phillies.
man. You hear me? Hey man, back to us killing our egotistical selves to
Now
better
put
for the
put it up,
betterment.
put it back on the
Huh?
big screen. Put
What's
it on the
that?
big screen. Put it on the big screen like you had is.
Big screen?
Yeah. Nah, the other one. Like how you just did is.
That's nah, he on the computer.
I ain't on the computer.
Ah,
You ain't
this
on the
screen
computer?
big.
No, I'm on my phone.
You on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what camera angle you got it on though. Why I don't know why your shit look different. I thought you must got the wide angle going.
I mean, I got
You
that.
got the wide camera view going.
Shout out to Samsung Galaxy Z Fold
Yeah,
3.
you
You
got
know
the
what I'm saying?
wide
That
angle going.
that
ah,
Everybody
motherfucker.
yeah, I'm
straight up and
telling you.
down. Your shit going wide angle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Everybody
See?
stretched across
See,
like
hey
that.
man, you hear
Yeah,
me?
you know what I'm
You
saying?
got
I
to
mean,
know
this
your
motherfucker.
shit before you
Man,
get to
hey,
talking
Hey,
proper,
hey,
bro. You
hey,
hear me?
put it on ish again. Put it on him again.
Look, he got the
Ah,
widescreen.
yeah.
You heard me?
hey,
Ah,
man, you
yeah.
know
You
what I'm
got to know your
saying?
There is
camera
it.
angles,
Hey,
bro. You
Hey,
hear me?
that
listen,
is.
man.
You been real
That
Listen,
is.
deep
hey,
in shit,
hey,
bro. You hear me?
Yeah, that is. Hold
hey,
on.
man. Hey,
Hey,
my
You better
bad. I'm
know your
sorry.
shit going straight up and down, ain't it?
Yeah, it,
Yeah, mine is.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
difference. You heard me? Yeah,
What is?
that's the difference. Your shit going straight up and down. Mine's going straight up and down. He got the wide angle.
Yeah, how he got that done?
It's
no,
different.
that's just how my
You
phone
turn
is.
your phone to the side.
It's how I got
Turn your
it.
phone to the side.
Say what?
He turned
No,
his phone to the
no.
side. Now it's frozen on my shit. I
Oh,
hit it with
Lord.
the Sub Zero. You hear me?
Yeah, I
About a
can't
quarter
change it.
time
We too
back.
far. Hey, we too far in. We too
I
far in.
hit it.
I was about to earlier. We
You
too
hear me?
far in, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I like how
Hey,
when
hit
he
me
Damn.
pulled up,
pause
it's
like
like, yeah,
Sub.
nigga see all that Carolina back there. Make sure
Yeah,
nigga
that's
see all
right,
that
man.
Carolina back there. You feel me?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure motherfucker know where that. You feel me? Shit.
Hey, straight
Shout out
like
to
that.
Oklahoma though, man. Shout out to Oklahoma. Lil D,
Shout
what's
out,
happening,
man.
man?
Oklahoma, we
Shout out
call
to
it
Oklahoma,
Smokelahoma.
man. Bowie, what's happening?
Better
Motherfucking
known as Smokelahoma. Bowie, Tone Low.
goddamn.
OG Pimp Low, man. What's going on?
Hey,
All the
what's
OGs,
happening?
man. Stay up. Doing life right now, man. Hope y'all get out and
AE,
come home safely, man. Mike Guns just got out. What's
Adrian, what's
good, homie?
happening, AE?
Yeah, man. He just got out. Welcome home. Welcome
Welcome
home,
home,
player.
man. Welcome
Come on,
home, man.
motherfucker.
Hey,
Shit,
man.
everybody
Real
who came
talk,
home,
man.
man. Welcome home.
Let all
Shit.
the gangsters out. Let all the G's out, man. Send us all back, to the
Killer in the booth,
house.
what's happening? Look, Killer Cam, what's happening?
Killer Cam, what's going down?
That little back middle nigga, man. You feel me? What's happening?
That's
Shit.
right.
All
Hey,
my
man.
niggas, man, is still locked up, man, trying to get up out of there. You got that daylight. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your ego, you know what I'm saying? If you got some family members, hey, man, shit, make sure y'all tell them about this, man. Hey, get your ego, put your egos to the side, man. Make sure y'all come on up out of there. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
like that. Boy, we need
Yeah.
to get a close up right here. Hey, put your ego to the side, man. You know how they gonna test the waters, man. When you about to get out, when you close to getting home, you got some egotistical fool who don't want you to go home. So you got to stay sucker ducking like Neo in the Matrix. You hear me? Stay sucker ducking, man. Trust me, man. Don't entertain these fools, man. It's the same thing out here in the world. The mental health is through the roof. It's just like in the can, man. These people out here in the open air prison, they out. They don't go outside their boundaries, and people is ill, mentally ill, man. So man, take that into account, man. Stack your money. You ain't missing nothing out there. Don't be so anxious to try to play catch up when you get out here. Cause man, you hear me? It's worse than it was when you was out here. You hear me? So man, and you coming home to people who really don't
Yeah.
ain't really got no help for you. You hear me? They don't really got no resources for you.
Yeah.
Hey, people don't give a shit you been in prison, bro. You hear me? No matter how much you help them, No matter how much you just fucked up, you're a fuck up. You're a felon. You hear me?
What is
You
this?
got those strikes against you, so you got to stay sucker ducking, man. And that prison mentality don't come out here with the prison mentality in the open air. You hear me? Because it's different. You in a different environment now. You can't bring a prison mentality to the streets. You
Oh,
can if you mix and master it. You got to straddle the fence.
okay,
But the
okay,
whole what I'm saying is the indoctrination, because some people grow in there. But
right,
most of the time, people indoctrinated for the worst. You know, most people
right.
entertaining high powered BS. Man, come on, bro. It's finna fall down over $50, bro. $50, bro. For real, bro. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, stay blessed and highly favored, man. Keep that energy, man. Stay up. Stay positive, man. If anything, man, don't. It's. I don't know how we keep telling people to stay positive amongst all these negative epidemics going on, but you got to try to stay, man. Don't succumb to the negative energy. It creates all types of health problems. Tell me about it, man. What's going on, knowledge, man? You hear me?
And big ups. One love to my brothers. We online rocking with it tonight. One love to all my family out there. I love each and every last one of y'all to the fullest. I want to make sure y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you is, make sure you know that I love, care about you. Hey, it's time to build a nation. It's time to build a nation. Hey, kill the ego. Yeah, you know whoever it is out there. Uh, Look at the people around you. Make sure that they know you care. Make sure they know you care. Make sure they know you not no sucker. Make sure you know they not gonna sweep nothing under the rug with you. Make sure it ain't your ego, but your natural aura is not gonna deal with no nonsense. It ain't gonna deal with no lies. Ain't gonna deal with no confusion. It ain't gonna deal with none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the ego. That's your higher self. You know what I'm saying? So we deal more in the higher self and not the ego. Hey man, that's it. I think we done killed the ego tonight, man. We killed the ego tonight. Yeah,
You
we
killed the
killed the
ego
ego.
tonight. You hear me?
Killed
Yeah,
it,
yeah, we killed the ego tonight.
killed it. What is this I see right here? What is
That's
this on the
art,
screen?
free spirit,
What was
white
that?
life. Yeah, big up,
What
respect
you?
the free spirit.
Hey, nigga, hey, you see what Dirty just did though? You see how he kind of did that for a second? Like, yeah, I did that shit, did he?
Yeah,
Hey, you
But
hear me?
he kill that
I'm
goddamn
sorry,
yeah,
ego.
everybody.
Bow, bow,
Y'all
bow,
know
bow, bow.
yeah,
Kill that
y'all
goddamn.
got me on the center stage. Y'all got to get the rocking
yeah,
the mic. You hear me? So I can
I was like,
yeah,
okay,
doing the
shit.
camera
I
shit
was like,
behind the
okay.
scenes.
yeah,
You hear me?
Shout out,
Yeah.
shout out, shout out, man. Hey, man, kill that ego, man.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
tell
Big
you,
up
if
to
you're a father, if you're a mother, if you're a husband, if you're a wife, if you're a son, if you're a brother, kill your ego, man. Uh, it's pandemonium going on right now. Now it's not the
yeah,
time to be cutting
spirit.
off your resources, man. Utilize people as your greatest asset, your resource. Tell your family members you love them. No, nothing's promised. You know, tomorrow's not promised. You hear me? We could drop dead just like this right now on Earth. Wow. You hear me? So give people their flowers while they're here. Share, subscribe, like, comment. You hear me? And we moving on
Oh,
from there.
yeah. Hey, we doing that too. We on that. We on that. We need 500,000 subscribers in 1 month. What's happening with it? Hold on. And it's just the beginning. So we really just look and speak like some people gonna look and like some people gonna do all type of different things. Telling y'all, we need that. We need that.
you
We
need
need
that.
that. Yeah. We
Much
need
love
that.
and respect to you all. Free
Prospect.
spirited. You hear me? Be free spirited. You hear me? Get over your
Yeah.
egotistical fools.
Yeah.
Yourself, that
Uh,
persona that you created. Help people, politic with people, get to know people, talk to people, see people, be a community. It's we over me. You hear me? We is always more important than me. You have to leave your community better than inherited than the children. We can't just keep taking the resources and not replenishing. We gotta help. We gotta feed. Build and heal. You hear me? Build and heal. Reach one, teach one.
And community, 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 community. We are one. All we gotta do is act like it, man. We act like it. We put the egos to the side and act like we know we should and love on each other. Sometimes help don't necessarily mean monetary. You know what I'm saying? Check on your brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Check on your friends and shit. Don't let your ego have you in a situation where a motherfucker end up dying and now you all fucked up on the inside because you've been holding this motherfucking grudge forever with the ego, not wanting to talk to a motherfucker. I ain't gonna be the first one to call. I ain't gonna be the one to apologize. I ain't did nothing wrong. Motherfucker end up dying. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if it's an issue, at least put your ego to the side long enough to clear the air, to have a last conversation, to make sure the shit is dead and it's over with, and y'all can just move the fuck on. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta help build each other. That's how we gonna help build each other. We can't keep holding grudges. You know what I'm saying? We 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 have 15-year, 20-year, 25-year, 30-year relationship, friendships going down the drain over certain little situations where one person forgot to trust the other or keep trusting the other. Let outsiders fuck up an inside joke. You know what I'm saying? How a nigga on the outside come in and tell you an inside joke ain't funny? Fuck you mean, nigga? You don't even know what this shit about. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta kill that ego before it kill us so we can build our community and build our culture and our nation as a people. Shalom.
Boy, that's a drop the mic speech for real. Boy, boy, he ate his Wheaties on that motherfucker, boy.
I,
Hey,
I'm
boy, he
feeling
ate his
strong now.
Wheaties. Hey, boy, hold on. You think you're tough, huh?
Hey, I got this tight ass shirt on, nigga. I'm feeling kind of strong, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, boy, that motherfucker nigga shit. The nigga need to, hey, nigga, we need nigga need an encore on that motherfucker. Hey, nigga, that nigga was going in though. That's real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, you in closing, shit. What you got for us,
I'm
Nolly?
done. I'm done. I'm done,
Oh,
man.
wait.
Yeah.
Shalom. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Straight up.
Hey, good night, man. Shit.
cause we all the way up.
Yeah. Real talk.
Man, for real.
Knowledge, tell me about it, man. But like I say, shit, it's always a pleasure bringing you brothers to,
Yeah.
to this room think tank where we can come and politic, talk big shit, politic, and try to come stack a grip. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah.
Because the time is now, the past is gone, and the future ain't here yet. 420 kids, street politician, 420 ENT, true players. So
Forever free.
have some shit coming real live and
All
direct
right.
coming soon, man.
It's Tiller.
Always a pleasure, man. Peace. God bodies, God bodies, goddesses. Peace. One love.